This lake I've skunked at like the last 5, 6, 7, 8 times I've come to now. So my biggest goal today is just catch a fish. I came here for the challenge today. The challenge. I know it's gonna be hard. We might not catch anything, but we got the wind on our side. So why don't we go ahead and start with something that is so classic in the wind on this lake. That is a spinnerbait. On my way here, I was like, I'm gonna throw the drop shot at the lake I've skunked at the last 8 times. I'm gonna combine an unskunkable lure to a super skunky lake and see if I can. That was my video idea for the day. As soon as I got here, I was like, holy crap, it's windy. I don't think I've ever caught a fish on this stretch. I just couldn't help but get the spinnerbait out and moving. The Citizen 7. There's one thing I've learned about throwing a swim bait like this one in particular. Any swim bait that has big treble hooks, doesn't matter. Just throw it. You'll freaking, they'll hook themselves. But when it comes to a big soft plastic one that's got a hook that sits in it, you got to be ready to set the hook. You got to be, every cast, you have to be completely ready for a bite. There is no, if you just start blind casting with one of these, you're going to miss a fish. Oh man, are you going to miss a fish. A lot of soft plastic baits do not hold up to being skipped for too long. You got a set number of skips that you can do, because every single skip is it's an aggressive cast. You can kind of tear up the plastic. But so far, I've skipped this thing a good number of times, and it seems to be really holding up to it, which is good, because it is such a rare item. Ooh, that was a great cast. Man, I miss fishing in weather like this. I miss wind, I miss the rain, I miss the clouds, I miss the ice and the snow. I miss all of it. I'm over the heat. All right. We're definitely going to keep throwing that, but I just got to make sure that we throw in the spinnerbait a bunch as well. This is crazy. What is happening? I feel like I need to check the weather report. Does this ever stop? Does it continue all day? I don't care what it does, but it'd be nice to know. It literally doesn't say that there's any wind right now. Whatever is happening right now doesn't even exist. So easy to cover water. I can just literally just chill here. Where are these fish at? Where are they at? This don't make any sense. I feel like we should have caught like 10 fish by now. Something's amuck with this lake. Alrighty guys, we're at 4 hours. Jesus. 4 hours, no fish. We're still trying though. Doing our best to maintain some morale. Throwing Throwing the drop shot here, seeing if perhaps that's my secret out of here. Whoa. All right, we're nearing Skunk Town. I think it's time to swap this worm back out. The big worm was a good idea, I think, but back to the small one. All right, beginning Operation Stop the Skunk. Should be as simple as casting this drop shot right there. I should do it. Shouldn't really be anything more to it. Here we go. Oh. I got bit. Our first freaking bite today, Jesus. I barely hooked that nose of that worm on there. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't have a worm anymore. Oh, we do. Nice. Okay. So there is a fish over here. A little one. Jeez. This thing casts weird. Getting bit. Wait. Oh. Something tiny. I don't even know if it's a bass. Doesn't make any sense. The drop shot catches fish on every lake, on every dock. For some reason, nothing seems to be working for me on this lake. It's crazy. I'm starting to go bananas here, you guys. Probably too windy for a finesse jig to do much. It's pretty clear though. I don't know. Maybe. Alright, here we go. Finesse jig up shallow. If there's any spots that don't have super dirty water, this might work. Thought I got bit there for a second, which would have been crazy because that would mean something. We got bit there. Oh my God. Why didn't I try the finesse jig earlier? We got ourselves a good fish, you guys. Holy crap. He ain't that good, but he's, I don't know, 16, 17-inch fish? 16-inch fish. Oh my God, this is fantastic. That happened in just like a couple casts. Shall we start our best of 5? It's a little late in the day, but I'm down. Let's freaking do it. Best of 5, here we go. Whoa. You just got me soaked, bro. All right, first fish of the day is coming in. Oh my God, I can't believe we got a fish. 15 and a half. You're a good looking fish, bud. Nice. All right, fish number 1, 15 and a half. 5 hours in, 1 fish. That's okay. Got one. Can't tell if you're a little bigger than the last one or not. Nice. We got 2 fish on the board. You're as feisty as the other one was. You seem like you're about this exact same size, but you look a little different, I think. Yeah, you're not the same fish. You're not the same fish. Are you bigger? 15 and a half. Nice. What a fish. Thanks, bud. Whoa, sorry, that was a weird release. I don't know what that was. So unexpected. If you're another 15 and a half, that would be hilarious. 14 inches. All right, pack it up, bud. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There you go. 25 plus 14, we're at 45 inches. Whew. Another rough day on the water. Really struggling with the summertime bass fishing. I don't seem to be able to figure it out, at least not on this lake. This lake has been stumping me like crazy. I'm glad we finally broke the skunk streak on it. Got ourselves 3 bass, 45 inches, I think. I'm happy with that. That's not bad. That's pretty sweet. But yeah, I think we'll just call it at that. We broke the skunk streak. That's something to be excited about. That's freaking awesome. Come back and try to catch a bigger one next time. Our next trip, we're not coming back to this lake. We're gonna take a break from this lake, try to do something up a little different. I think we may need to go and search for some giant largemouth again, or even maybe some smallmouth, just to make ourselves feel better. But I'm gonna make my way back to the launch, pack it up, and I'll see you guys in a few days for another video.